This is like sunbathing now. Who needs IVISII? You can do it in London. Just get 2 panel lights, sandwich yourself, and enjoy the tanning. I'm at the beach enjoying this. Hello, I'm Benson and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to show you a studio light. This is a set of 2. It comes in a box from Amazon, but I've already taken the box out. The box is plain with no writing on top, so it's just a generic box. It comes with a handy carrying case. So if you are to take it on site and to have the setup is quite easy. So in here we have the 2 panel lights. So you've got 2 panel lights, extremely lightweight, slightly different from the 2 sets of lights I tested before. These are made of plastic. So this one here, they are plastic casing instead of the metal, and slightly larger in terms of the surface area, and it's covered by glass, so you can't really touch the LED on display. At the back here you got 2 battery slots, LCD display, a switch to switch between using a wall socket or battery, and you got a knob here with a button in the middle which allows you to adjust brightness and temperature. So what else do you get for your money? You need some way to power the panel, so you have a 3-pin plug for the UK masters. You got the 2 power adapter, and you also got the 2 tripod in boxes. And in my video, I'm going to spend a little more time on exploring the options of using the remote control. I already have 2 sets of lights in my studio. They're very good lights. They are LED lights. One of them is RGB, so you can do different color scheme as well as just brightness, and the other one is bi-color, just like this one here. But what both of them lack is the capability of remote control. The RGB sets, that actually you can control it through Bluetooth on your phone, but what I find is that you can only adjust one light at a time, which is really frustrating because it's such a good product, but you just can't control both lights at the same time. So this one here, you got a remote, and supposedly you can just adjust the brightness and the coloring from just the remote itself, which is a lifesaver for my kind of studio work, because I wouldn't want to go backward and forwards to the light just to change settings. So it would be nice if I could just stay in one spot, and I really want to explore the option of using that. The carrying case is made of, like, you know, foam padded interior, so this is made to be a portable option. It is there if you want it. Now, one thing I look for in tripods is how stable they are. The whole reason of putting them on tripod is that so that they don't topple over. And some of the one I tested, the legs doesn't open wide enough to have the center of gravity low enough for it to stay upright. So I end up having to add sandbags or water bag to the bottom of the tripod. It's not a big deal, but ideally the tripod should be wide enough to take on the weight of the tripod, which this one is pretty sturdy. And it has the standard like clamp adjustment, so you twist to unlock the clamp, and you pull it out to extend. And this is probably the maximum height that it will go. I mean, you can retract a bit of the tripod leg just to make it taller. I wouldn't do that too much because then you lose the stability of having the leg spread open wide for the better stand. Okay, so let's plug it in and have a look at the light itself. So like I say, it's 45 volt, and I haven't tried it yet, so I have yet to find out how good or how bad they are. All my video is about showing you guys what it actually looks like before you spend your money. Now I get my stuff from Amazon, so if I don't like them, I can return them because I have Prime, so I pay £70 a year for free shipping and fast track shipping, and so far Amazon has been really good. If I generally don't like a product and I return them, and there's no question asked, I just get my refund straight away. So DC into the DC 15 volt socket here. And you flick a switch to the plug side. Okay, and the LED come on. At the moment it's on 1%. And channel B, 2B channel. And it shows you that it's running on DC power. So this is 0%. If I turn it all the way to 100, okay, so that is 100, and that is 0. All it is just to twist this knob, and that's it. Brightness is how you do that. One click, you can change color temperature. So example, if I face that way, so this is 3000 Kelvin, so it's on the very warm light. Let's change it to cool. So 5800 will give you almost like a white light. So depends on the condition. So if you want sunset, oops. If you want sunset and sunrise kind of golden hour, that kind of light, then you use this one here. But if you want to be like a daylight thing, then you can change the color that way. I mean, the light is really evenly coming out, so it's really soft light. Definitely good quality light for video and pictures. Let's set it to 50 and put it aside. And I'm just going to let it run for a bit over there. Done, because it's going to affect my camera. So on this side here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some batteries in this. Now battery is not included, so you do have to buy your own batteries, and they run on the NPF type of battery. I think this is kind of a Sony camcorder battery, and they come in different sizes as well. So you got the massive one, which is like 8700 milliamps hour battery, and you got the smaller one, which is 5000 milliamps hour. Now the other two sets of light that I have tested, same as the other two sets of light I tested, if you put one battery in there, it will not work. You do have to put a pair of batteries in there. Okay, so you do need a pair of battery. This is 1%. 100, 0. Two lights, easy to use, very lightweight. It's not as bright as the other LEDs set of studio lights I have, but what it wins is by portability. So this is a lot more lightweight and very simple to use. There's no fiddling whatsoever. Now I'm going to test out the remote control. So this one here, you need a CR2032, which is quite standard 3 volt lithium battery. Pull the tab. Very nice sleek display on here. So it's now saying this is in group A channel 1. So let's change mine to group A channel 1. Okay, and you do that by pressing the channel button, turn it to 1, and then group B, C, D, E, F, A. So channel 1, A. Do the same on this one. 1, group A. Okay, and let's see what happens. So here, group A, channel 1. If I just press the power button, and they both turn off. Press the power button again, they both turn on. It's as simple as that. There's really nothing to it. You turn the dial to increase the brightness. Oops. And you turn the dial to reduce the brightness. Increase, decrease, increase, decrease. And you can do increment by like 1% at a time. And second thing that you can do is change the color temperature. So you press the middle button, turn it all the way down, so now it's kind of a yellow. Turn it all the way up, this is white. I don't know what else to say. This is so simple and so easy to use. I'm definitely liking this. If you don't want to use the dial, you can always use the plus 25% thing. So every time you press it, increment of 25 and rotation to 0. And that's it. Switch it off or off. At the moment, to show this video, I have one ring light over there and that's it. But usually I have 2 or 3 sets of lights. So I'm going to put that on the tripod and then come back to the same recording angle to show you what the lights can do. So back on my table right now. So the video looks a bit odd because I have put my camera on menu. And this is kind of a without any light adjustment. So I got one panel light right here and I got the other panel light kind of slightly out of sight. So kind of a two barn door effect on me. And I have a remote in my hand. So earlier we set both lights on the same channel. So you turn them on and off at the same time by using the dial and the switch. But I want to have individual control on both of the lights. So what you do is you put them onto 2 different channels. So for example, channel 1, if I turn the dial, you can see that the light on my back is turned on. So this is now 100%. It's not super bright, but it's bright enough to make it work to your advantage. So it's not super bright, but at 45 volt, this is what it does. So you can't have it like 10, 12 feet away and expect it to illuminate fully the whole body and stuff like that. So this is more for like close up, like 6 feet maybe, as such. Unless you already got high ambient light, then you might be able to get away with putting it a lot further from your subject. Now if I change the channel to number 2 and then switch on the light, so this now control my second light on the side here. So if I want it darker or if I want it brighter. So this obviously very close to me, almost like hit me directly. So let me move it out a bit. So between 2 lights, I have completely control over the 2 lights with just one remote. Let's say this is too harsh a light, so this is too clinical. I want it to look a bit more moody or sunsetty. So what you can do is change the color light, make it warmer. Okay, and then change channel 1 and do the same thing. And suddenly you got a different feel. This is not a tutorial to teach you how to use the lights to make a mooding setting or whatever it is. This is just a simple video to show you what your money can buy. Okay, and I thought I would come closer to the camera to show you the remote control itself. Very clear, very nice display, and one good thing about this that I didn't mention before is that it actually lights up. It has a backlit, which is a blue LED backlit. It's not a lot, but if you are working in the dark, you will appreciate that you don't need to fumble around for light just to see your display. Very clever. So once again, thank you very much for watching my video. You guys make it possible for YouTube to pay me so that I can fund towards my hobby. And don't forget, if you find my video helpful and useful, please consider like, share and subscribe to my channel and help me grow. And I'll see you next time with more photography products. Bye bye. This is like sunbathing now. Who needs IVISII? You can do it in London. Just get 2-panel light, sandwich yourself, and enjoy the tanning. I'm at the beach, enjoying this.